Yes, everyone, it's that time. It is I got an interesting one for you. Got an early peek at a new film coming out. It's a horror slasher told from a slightly different perspective. Yes, we are looking at Bad Girl Boogie. I love that title. Directed by Alice Mayo McKay and co-written with Alice and Benjamin Powell Robinson. You get the story of Angel, whose best friend has been killed by a mysterious slasher in a mask, a very creepy mask. Well, this mask is a parasitic, demon-possessed mask, and anyone who puts the mask on gets filled with hatred and bigotry. And we see how Angel and her friends try to survive this slasher who's on the loose, as well as try to figure out why the slasher is out to kill her and her friends, and is there a connection at all to a dark secret in the past. Bad Girl Boogie is a lot of fun. It promotes itself as a transgender and queer production, and yeah, I dug it quite a bit. This was a fun modern slasher. It's dealing with social issues while at the same time giving you all those slasher tropes as horror films have done for many years. I really enjoyed how this narrative played out overall. The story that they came up with, the mask for the killer, is doggone creepy, man. I don't know where they found the mask, but let me tell you, it is creepy. Kind of a mixture of what we might have seen in The Purge, but just got that little extra edge. And I loved the mythology behind the mask. I thought it was fitting, and it really helped give this killer some threatening feel to them. Now, Angel is played wonderfully by Lisa Fonto. I think she does fantastic in here. She is the main character. We follow her for the most part, and you buy into her fear, but also her tough as nails attitude of how she wants to take this slasher down who killed her friend. And yeah, I just dug it quite a bit, while also dealing with the social issues. A family who's not quite accepted, who's really not accepted her, I should say, since she came out. And so she's dealing with that drama as well. So it's showing that, how this character is handling all of these stressful situations and being able to tough it out, even though there are times where she really also, though, is very vulnerable. So there's a lot of mixtures and emotions going on with Angel character, and it played well by Fonto. Iris McKierleen plays Dario. I love the name of it, a throwback, to Dario Argento. I think they had some great chemistry with Lisa. These two play off each other like they've been friends for a while. It felt real. Yeah, you were pulling for both of them, and yeah, I enjoyed how they kept that relationship solid between these two through nearly the entire film. The rest of this cast does fantastic as well, from Prudence Sassar, who plays Lila, Angel's friend. I loved her character, the bit of the wild one, the wildest one, I should say, out of the group. Then Ashley, they're played by Stephen Tai Hoa, and great fun supporting role there for them. And Louis Dawson playing Clive. They were great in here. It kept you wondering who might be the killer. Is it one of Angel's closer friends, or is it someone else? Stanley Browning playing Oscar character. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. That guy was definitely interesting. And yeah, I mean, just this whole cast really does well with the material they're given. And I love the fact that they work in the challenges that this group faces every day, just for being themselves, on top of facing a killer at large. They even gave some weight to the death, which caught me off guard, but in a good way. While you do have those slasher elements in the way some of the folks are killed, there is some weight given to the deaths, especially the one that triggers everything going forward. You get some thought into it. You get a few beats in here to see how it affects our characters, and that comes across the screen as well. Also, Alice plays with some lighting in here. At night, there's a lot of reds and blues, not just with police siren lights. There's reds and blues that are used, especially when there's some more dramatic things happening. And so I thought that was an interesting approach as well. And how things play out, was kind of predictable, but there are some actual tension-filled moments in here, and I would say for the most part it plays along just fine. About the only thing that I probably had a bit of an issue with, which was the timeline of the events that are taking place, because we're open a bit with a scene that actually supposed to take place prior to all the events that happen in the film going forward. And it was just a little bit tough to figure out where that fit in the timeline and where things were. But that is minor. If you're looking for something a little bit different with a slasher film told from a different perspective than we're used to seeing, then you're going to want to check out Bad Girl Boogie. It's got this punk rock spirit to it that just it made me smile from ear to ear, and there's a lot of charm here. So there you have it, folks. Please check it out when it hits VOD. I think it's worth a watch. Also, like, subscribe, bells and whistles and all that here. Please help us get past 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. We can only do that with your help. Thank you for your support, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.